Yeah, Joe?
I'm going to try and clean this brass up a little bit.
Because it is looking a bit black.
Black, yeah.
So what have you got here? What's
I've got some Barkeeper's Friend.
Okay.
To see if it comes up alright.
Oh.
It's not coming up too bad, is it?
Looks great.
And a bit of elbow grease.
It's going to be hard on the areas where you, the round areas, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that looks, it's coming up like $1,000,000.
Big difference already, isn't it?
We'll come back and when it's all done. Yep, looks really good. Just need to do it all the way around there as well.
Yeah. That'll be the tricky part to do on all of them.
And have a look on the other side. Oh yeah.
Same thing.
Get in there.
Get in there. So I've been working on this floor for a few days now, just trying to get things patched up. You can see there's a couple of holes here that have now gone. Kerry helped fill those, and I'm busy puttying up and trying to get this floor good enough that we can varnish it and get it sealed off so the plumber can come back in and do what he needs to with the toilet. So I'm going to pop this on time lapse, and I've got some more sanding pads, so get to it and get working because I think he's due back tomorrow, and so I really need to get this done. With the varying light coming through the window, but a little bit of an improvement. The floor is slowly coming up. It's, yeah, probably was never intended to be on show. Look what it's going to look like with the toilet in. Just try to get a lot of the filler out of the way. Obviously there's some new wood under here, but that is what it is. It's a bit of a world we've had to patch, so what does it look like? You look at the accessible bathroom floor. At this stage we're a bit undecided whether this will be wood floorboards or lino. There's going to be floorboards in here in the cellar door as well. So it will flow right through these ones. We've just got carpet over top of these to protect them. Okay, so I finally managed to do a first coat on this door. Obviously I need to get that taken off. There's a little bit of a repair here still to be done, so that'll happen, and then I'll buffer it up and have another go. So that's one thing, and I've also done the sill here which needed to be done. Can't do that on the outside because I need to undercoat that, and same with that window there, needs an undercoat. So I've done this sill as well while I've got the chance, just get another coat because yeah, I don't want it to be decked and then may not be ready. This is still half done because there's some work to be done with putty in this window, so there's no point me painting that while there's work to be done. Alright, it's a couple of days on now, and we're both back at work during the week, so back to weekends. What I'm going to do today is actually oil this door, which I have stripped back. I haven't touched that one yet. Hopefully it'll tie in nicely with these ones which were also oiled. These ones are a bit older and not as good as condition, so I'm hoping that this one comes up quite nicely, and I'll be doing the architrave as well on that. So hopefully you can see it with the light. I'm pretty happy with how that first coat has come up. Just going to have a go at doing the inside surround at the moment. I think I'm still seeing a tiny bit of work to do up in that top right corner. Well, that was pretty quick, didn't take too long. I noticed a little bit I haven't finished puttying there, so I haven't oiled that bit, but yeah, it comes on quite dark and then I think it dries a bit, so yeah, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. On the inside, I'm being careful to keep it off the floor because we're varnishing the floor. So yeah, there's an architrave missing around here on the inside and out there, so and I haven't done this side of the door. Probably not going to strip it right back. I think I'm just going to take these first two. I can see that it's scratching off there, but it's in pretty good nick otherwise, so I will take those two panes back. For the window, I have actually sanded the window, and it's a bit wet today to paint it, and I see that it's marked up there, so I don't think that's water because it's dry. I have to talk to Kira about that. Maybe I just sanded it a bit unevenly. But I'm planning to oil the actual windows up here as well, but yeah, the floor has to be varnished, I think, to keep it in good nick. So this is another door I'm keen to tackle. You can see I've sanded a little bit here on the left, and a wee bit below the lock. So I'm gonna put my muffs on and have another go at sanding this. I'll do it outside. It's a wee way away from the door I've just done, which is in there. So yeah, hoping there won't be any dust created from that. It's a bit of a meh day again for January. The sun sort of come out and then it goes away, and it rains and it comes out again. So yeah, a little bit changeable. So just a wee update. It's coming up quite nicely. The trickiest bit to do is the top and the bottom, and I think it's the way the grain is running, especially on the bottom. I'm having to be, see, shadows in the way, having to be super careful in this bit here because of the way the grain runs, and it's quite soft wood. So I'm trying not to over sand, and I keep switching in and out because I'm switching different grades of sandpaper. I don't know if it makes too much of a difference with some of them, but I'm following what I'm supposed to be doing and going from coarser to finer. So I'm pretty happy with how that's come out too. It sanded up quite well eventually. And I guess you can only really see what we're dealing with by looking at the old one. It was very similar. You can see it's quite bubbled with varnish. And yeah, one side done I'm pretty happy with. So I'll get this wiped down and get it oiled. And then I'm going to call it a day because I have 2 flat batteries and 1 battery here on 1 bar left. So I've just realised, of course, that I haven't done these inside bits here, which I can't get with the sander. Well, sort of can get with the sander, but it's still quite a bit of varnish in parts of these, and I hadn't realised. So won't be doing any oiling today, and having dusted it down, although it's got messy again now, I've realised that there's still little bits of pockets that I'm not entirely happy with. So I'm going to keep going on this door. This door here has dried off a little bit, so it's quite quite happy with how that's looking at the moment. Not bad. Ignore the wall because the wall hasn't been touched yet. I'm really not sure what to do with the wall. There was a notice board in that middle part, so a bit of patching we've had to do. So I suspect I'm going to be sanding back this whole wall as well, but I'm not thinking about that just yet. So pretty sunny out here now, but I've changed my mind again and decided I am going to oil this now. So I'm going to pop it back on time lapse. Done a wee bit more scraping and a wee bit more sanding off camera, and let's see how it comes up. Okay, so coat number 1 done. I'm pretty happy. I'll leave it to dry for a bit. It's 6:30 at night. Remarkably, it's come out nice. Just weird weather here. Vino's having a little roll around in the vineyard, in the grass rather. Ready to go back to the house for a sleep, I suspect. So I've been pottering around this morning, just doing bits and pieces on the window and the toilet and the accessible toilet, and just random stuff all over the place. I've done a few handles inside the house, and I've come out here and realised that the handle on the outside here needed to come off for painting. Plus it was pretty black. Both sides are pretty black, so I'm going to see if I can clean them up. So this is the one I've just taken off. It's pretty beat up, but it's had a bit of a life. And then these two were on the front door, which is going to be the accessible toilet door. So I thought I'd give them a clean up. So if you compare them to the one I have already cleaned, you can see that the hard work is paying off. And the little keyhole. They will look nice, and I can get in there. It's just a lot of scrubbing. So I'm going to put up this on time lapse and film just the paint on the door, and then I'll head back to the house and have a go at cleaning these up. Okay, so I'm back in the house. These two have cleaned up really well. They're inside ones. They seem to just come off. This one, not so much. Elbow grease is required, and not even a normal amount of elbow grease. Inhumane amount. So, yeah, it is quite beat up. But, yeah, chipped and stuff. Maybe we'll put it somewhere it's not going to get used much. But, yeah, it's getting there, but it's just real slow. So I appear to be having a little bit of success, although it's still hard going, with a combination of salt and white vinegar. Yeah, pouring it on. It's a bit tricky. It's just worked on the copper pipes that I've restored, which I will show you when we go back over to the cellar door. So this is how the handle sits. So I'm trying to get this. I started on that side, which was a bit silly of me. So I'm trying to get this side looking good, because that's what you'll see. I mean, there's a scratch there and a dent there, and it's a bit of character, but I'm slowly getting this stuff off. Might be as good as it gets. Right, back. There's some screws in it. Hopefully I get this back on and it's in the right spot. And it's going in now. It looks like it's on an angle, but maybe it was when it came. Here we go, so looking a lot better than what it was. So that's what it looks like from the outside. The handle done. It's It's looking quite good, just a wee keyhole latch to go. Okay, so I'll just put that temporary deck board back in place. And still a little bit of work to do around there, but I can't get onto that till that bit up there's fixed. But at least the deck boards can go on now without a problem. The lower ones, still a window there to be done too, but the guy's coming back to putty soon, so I don't really want to paint that until he's done that. This door sold too, so it had another coat, so again those deck boards can go on. What a miserable day. Not super cold, but it's misty rain again, which is a bit disappointing for the wings and wheels event that it was on up in Oxford today. That's why there's probably a bit of traffic on the road. And yet more door handles to do here. That one will be a pain, I know, because it's been outside. These inside ones, less of an issue when it comes to it. But it still needs to be done. I'll just take you over and show you all the copper I've done too. Thought it was looking good, but then you see it all together. And that's the one for the toilet. I've had a real go there. I can't get that any better. And this is a pit we picked up. We're lucky to find to extend this one here on the left. And then this one's going to get turned into the trap for the basin. Not startling, but it's a heck of a lot better than when it was black when I started with it. It's quite tricky to get these clean and get them looking as shiny as the tank, but I think the intent is there. I didn't end up doing a set-in coat on these this weekend, simply because it's not very nice weather and I really wanted to do the window at the same time and I can't open it with this misty rain. So this will keep for next weekend. Did a wee bit on this window that I could get to, but again, can't really get it open. I want to get the ladder in here. Carries away, which is why it's been just quiet, me mucking around. And I haven't gone back to this door yet, but I will eventually. I was just concentrating on doing stuff for the trades. Yeah, we'll get there. Managed to clean, doesn't look so good in this light, but I had managed to clean this brass up too. It wasn't looking that good. I think it will clean up a bit better. This light is original, so it's going to go back up. You can see where it was, that little circle where it's going. It's going a little bit higher just so it can clear the door here, but it will go up there. It matches it's an old style, it matches that light up there, so we're keeping the two of them next to each other. So yeah, it's slowly taking shape.